Hello, this is Kathi Lee, Crafting with Kathi Lee. Welcome to my YouTube channel. This is my first February design team video with scrapbooking with me. Our theme as a design team for February is Kindness is Free, and these are craft alongs with E and the team. And this is one I'm just going to show you a few pieces of the kit and start with some ideas. I don't know what I'm doing with it yet. There are so many pretty papers. In fact, there was just the last 4 pages were just released and I have not even printed those off yet. So, kindness is free. What a wonderful theme for the month of February with Valentine's Day. It's all about love and kindness and so forth. So, be sure if you do shop, I'll put the link to all the information for how to find scrapbooking with me. They do have a brand new web store and it is fabulous. Everything's so easy to find. It's well organized. I mean, it's a super website with a lot of great projects. If you check out my Instagram channel or my Facebook page, you will find some pictures of some of the stuff that is on the website, and I'm pretty excited about it all. So let's take a look at the Kindness is Free, the digital and print and ship collections that are available, and let's go. Y'all, I know I'm really old school on how this on YouTube, and I don't do editing, and I'm gonna take a class, but gosh dang it, if I take a class it's gonna cut into my creating time, and I already take a lot of classes with work and a lot of Zooms and a lot of webinars, and while I enjoy them and I learn a lot, I don't want to spend my crafting time watching how-to videos unless it's for crafting, right? I mean, I know how-to videos on how to edit and record and all of that fun stuff with YouTube would be helpful. I'm just not there yet, so we'll get there eventually. So I'm just going to get out some scissors, and I'm not going to do a lot today, but I do want to show you. Oh my gosh, look at those images. Look at those flowers. Aren't they amazing? Now what I did on most of these is I printed a non-journal seam page, and on the other side I printed one of the folding theme pages. So what I usually do is I take it and I fold it along that seam. And I don't do any fancy scoring or anything. I just kind of eyeball it and I fold it. And then later I will go and trim. Yeah, that looks pretty good. Later I will either trim with my trimmer along the edges, or I will tear, or maybe I'll just leave it like this and have it be. Ooh, I might do Kitty Wampus this time. Ooh, I like that idea. I might keep it. I think I might go with the crookedness. If it's there when I fold it, I think I will go with that. So that's a good idea there. Here's another one. Look at the beautiful fox. Oh my gosh, look at that. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. Of course, if you know me, you know I love sunflowers. I love purple. I love everything about this kit. On this side we've got a bunny, so we've got a little bit of a spring theme too. So again, I think this would be the seam. And it really doesn't matter. You know, there's really no right and wrong in junk journaling. I mean, seriously, there are such creative people and nobody does it the same. And I think that's what makes it special. And if you know me, I'm not really a junk journaler. So this is just fly by the seat of my pants. And that's okay. So again, not quite straight. I don't care. I'm going to make this work. So I'll put that one aside. Another one with beautiful pinks. Little hedgehog on this one. Some nice script. And this side is a little more elegant, a little more vintagey. I kind of like that too. Actually, I do really like that. So that one I'm going to just maybe seam right there. And again, I'm not being picky. I'm not trying to make sure it lines up exactly because I'm going to do something fun with that. More sunflowers, more fun script. Ooh, look at those tulips. Oh, gorgeous. Okay, so again, I'm just going to kind of find a spot, fold it, and do it. And I'm not being I'm not worried about how it folds because I'm going to make it work. These I printed on bright white. I think this is Hammermill paper. Premium multi-purpose paper from Hammermill. I use a variety of papers, and you'll see that as we go through this. This project will probably take me 3 or 4 videos. I hope to do at least one a week with work. It's starting to get busy. Busier. I'm always busy, but it's starting to get busier for spring, so I hope to be able to do at least one video for scrapbooking with me for the design team. At least one video a week, but I do have another design team I'm on that I want to do videos for, and I also have other crafty stuff I want to show. So I will at least get 2, possibly 3 done with each group. I feel like I'm failing somewhat on some of them, so I'll see. I didn't print that straight, but we're going to make it work. Again, we're going to make it work. Wonky's okay. Okay, so then we have these pretty bookmark type strips. They could also be used for side tucks, for side pockets, whatever. So those, and again, I'm just going to cut these ones with my scissor. I'm not going to worry about bringing out my trimmer. I'm just going to trim these. And once again, I love the colors. I love the little critters. This one doesn't have a sunflower, but I still like it. I'm just kidding. I don't do everything sunflowers. I used to have like probably 20 different sunflower shirts. But in the last 4 or 5 years, I've lost quite a bit of weight. And I haven't replaced the ones that I have, you can't say outgrown, that I have shrunk away from. I don't even know how to refer that to. I have kept a couple of them. I need to alter them. I do sew, but altering and mending is not my favorite thing to do. So yeah, I'll get around to it at some point. But meanwhile, I'm not wearing as many sunflowers this time of year. Actually, any time of year, because I work with school kids and I work in the schools. I like to wear themed t-shirts for the season. So I have several Halloween shirts. I have a lot of Christmas shirts. I just noticed I only have one pink shirt. And it's from from when I was in Alaska last year on a cruise. And I have one pink shirt that is Valentine themed or love themed. So I did just go on Amazon and found a good price for a couple more t-shirts for like $6, which was awesome because I don't spend a lot of money on clothes. I do really like Birkenstocks and Hey Dude shoes. If you've watched me before, I probably mentioned that. I like Hey Dudes in the winter and in the summer, and I like Birkenstocks the most in the summer, unless it's raining or really muddy. And even when it's really muddy, I don't really want to wear my dudes because I like them too much. Okay, here's a couple more. So I've got some bookmark type things there. I've got these folded pages. Let's see how many sheets I have on here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I think if I'm going to do signatures, I'd like 9. So this doesn't have the seam, but it still has a nice spot for a transition. But I don't want to cut off this beak, so I'm going to go over a little bit. Fold there. There we go. This one kind of has a theme, or a seam. Yeah. So, oh my gosh, I already forgot how many I got. 1, 2, 3, so maybe 3, 6. I need one more. So let's see if I have one that divides up a little better. This one, I could cut the little fox. I could cut those, fussy cut those. This one, I could fussy cut him. I could fussy cut those. I could fussy cut the stamps. So which one should I fold? I think I'm going to fold this one. That would have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 flowers I could easily fussy cut. On this side, I'd have those. Okay, so this one I would have a fox 1, partial, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So which one to fussy cut? Oh my goodness, I think I will fussy cut that one. Not sure. Yes, I think that's what I'll do. And I'll go like this. And I'll cross it about right there. I have no idea what I'm going to do with the edges of this, so we'll go from there. So I've got the basic. This is enough for three page signatures, and I'll arrange those later. This is going to be for fussy cuts, so I'll set that aside also. And then we've got other parts of this kit. In this kit, there is the Kindness with Free. There's these type of pages. There's ephemera, there's words, and there's envelopes. So I'm just going to walk through here, and as I walk through, I'm going to cut. And again, I'm not cutting with a trimmer. Ease and Melina's, and I just lost the other name. Oh my goodness. Their designs generally cut very nicely in a trimmer. Like these usually line up very nice for one cut. The tops usually line up very nice for one cut. They're nice and straight, and they make sense in how they're laid out on the paper. Some digital collections are a little wonky, and like none of the things line up, so those are a little bit harder to do with the trimmer. But these are easy, but I like fussy cutting. And I think fussy cutting, well, if you're into ASMR, you probably like the sound of the cutting, but you might like the sound of the trimmers too. I don't know. But I just do it because I like fussy cutting, and I think it's easier to show on camera. The trimming with the trimmers doesn't work as well for me, I guess. Probably because I don't have a big fancy. I actually have a nice camera setup. My holder is a unique holder that rises and lowers, and it has holders for the, I'm covering up here. It has holders for the lights. I do have a side light over here because sometimes I get a shadow here in my craft room. When I did 31 and was just crafting but wasn't on any design teams, I had a table, a nice big table set up in my spare bedroom, and I kept my camera set up even though it was just not a very good camera holder, and my lighting wasn't great. I used just like regular lamps, but I had a nice, always set up recording area where I could face the camera towards me if I was demonstrating bags for 31s, or I could set it down so it looked down onto my table for crafting. But I have since changed that room into a spare bedroom, and I have more storage in there now, so I have my sewing machine there, so I don't have that nice designated area for recording. This is my side desk, and I do craft on here, and also if I have a friend over, and if my chair underneath this desk isn't filled with containers with paper, then a friend can craft here if I have friends come over to craft together. I don't have friends over to my house. I used to always have friends over to my house, but I don't as much anymore because the amount of friends increased and we couldn't fit in my kitchen very easily. So we switched that to a local business where we craft once a month. But I do still once in a while have friends come over. Not as often as I used to, but I know when my daughters visit, if I have the chair that's right on the other side of the desk there that faces where I craft, if I have this desk clear and that chair open, when my daughters come to visit and just want to sit and talk, this is where they like to come. They like to come sit here and look at all my crafty clutter. Oh my gosh, someday I'll do a video and show you my room. It's a hot mess. I'm not one that I could tell you, and I am saying a lot. That's one of my pet peeves, is when I say all the time. So I'm not sure why I'm doing it so much today, but I will See, I said it again. I will try to improve on that. Man, I used to be in speech and debate and speech and drama, and ums were a big no-no, so I don't know what is going on with me. I've been doing it a lot more lately. I will try to quit. So I need to have a sign, like right somewhere where I can see it, but you can't, that says no ums. I don't know if that would work. Do you do YouTube videos? If you do, and I don't already watch and comment on your videos, please put your, I will look in the comments and see. If you subscribe to me, I almost always, I might not be 100%, but when you follow me, if you have a YouTube channel, if you're just a spectator and I don't see any videos on your channel, I don't always follow you. But if you have an active channel, or if you have a channel even with 3 videos, lots of times I will, if they're craft related, lots of times I will go ahead and follow you. But, so, if you're there and you need more followers, or just want more followers, or just want to be friends, you know, make friends, get to know new people, comment on the video and I will check. And if I don't already follow you, I will try to do that. Okay, remember I said there was ephemera, words, there's pockets, there's envelopes. These are the words. Now I thought I did. I crossed out this right here because I noticed as I was pulling these out tonight that friends is misspelled. I don't know if in a newer version, probably Edith corrected that. See, I did it again. I did another oh my goodness. What is going on? These, I might cut these on a trimmer. I might. I don't know if I will. So I'm going to set this one aside. These might get cut on a trimmer. So I'll set those aside. And then I will look at the pocket, or the envelopes. These, now if you look at this, okay, on paper, if you look at these on cardstock, they look about the same. But if you look at these on the shimmer paper from Michaels, look at the difference. See if I can find some blue on one of these. So you can see a distinct difference in the colors when you use shimmer paper. And I really like shimmer paper. You may have seen that if you watch my videos before. So I said it again. Oh my goodness. If I watch this video about and count my ums, I will be very disappointed in myself. But I'm not perfect, so I will give myself some grace and say, oh well, it happens, because I'm not going to record another video just because I say that a lot in this one, because I don't have time to nitpick and redo videos because I mess up. If you've heard me before, you know that I say words wrong, I stumble. I am not perfection when it comes to speaking. I do pretty good if I'm live, like in person, talking to people about crafting. But even that, I'm a little bit out of practice. I haven't taught a planner class for quite a while. I'm a planner coach. I'm a crazy craft lady. I'm a crazy planner chick. I don't know, but I haven't taught anybody anything for a while on that kind of stuff in person. I enjoy it. I just did it. I did it as a side job with Creative Memories and close to my heart for so many years that I burnt out, like really burnt out. So that's why I don't teach as many. And honestly, with the rapid growth of YouTube, I don't really have to show people how to do something, especially if I learned it from somebody else on YouTube. And it might seem selfish when they ask, can you show me how to do that? And I will say sometimes, because I don't have a lot of time, I will sometimes say, no, but I can give you the link to the YouTube video that I watched. Because really, if I learned about the project or the technique in a YouTube video, chances are that person that I learned from in a video probably will do a better job of showing somebody how to do it than I will. Does that make sense? Maybe it does. I think it does. So I've had a good week. I've been fighting a headache. I was fighting a bloody nose earlier in the week, but I'm feeling a little bit better. I had a headache again this afternoon, but I am feeling a little better. I have, there. So don't you just love the shimmer? If you've not tried the shimmer paper, it's not overly expensive, but it is really cool. Do you think it's cool? Let me know. If you think it's cool, drop me a line. If you don't think it's cool, I just said it again. Oh my goodness, this is like a comedy of errors. Oh boy. Maybe I should just stop talking and put some music on or something. Anyway, I'm just going to continue crafting today, and I will come up with a plan with this, and then I will do another video showing you some of what I do with it. Sometimes I do part of the project off camera. I would love to be the person who could spend an hour, 2 hours doing a video, maybe even 4 hours, and take you through a whole project, but that is not something I have the luxury of doing. If I did show you every step of like a 4-hour project or an 8-hour project or whatever, I would have to do it in several different videos. So I admire the people that can do so many videos. I have Ginger After Dark. Those are amazing. Like, sometimes she is on doing a video for 6 hours. They start at night. Is it Ginger? Ginger, I think it's Ginger. She starts, Ginger Cat Lady. She starts at night in the evening, and when I get up in the morning and I check email for work, they're still going strong. So I usually say, hey, good morning, just popping in to say hi before I go to work. And then I go to work. And sometimes I pop on before I go to bed and say, hi, have fun. Oh goodness, you guys really, I need to count, because this is probably my worst time. I think once I said I didn't like to say it, I think that's even made it worse. In my normal talking, I do not say that word all the time. I feel like it's almost a bad word, and it's not. There's a lot of worse things I could say, but I almost did it again. It's really bothering me. But it's all right. It's all right. I hope it doesn't bother you as much as it's bothering me. But I will tell you, I notice it when other people do it. Probably, again, that's my speech and debate and speech and drama background. I don't know. I don't know. And I don't have to present in my job very often, so I'm out of practice, except for crafting, and I feel like crafting videos and crafting presentations, especially virtual ones, are a lot more forgiving, maybe. I don't know. So if you haven't been here before, please take a look. My link tree, I think, is in the description of the video. I go by Crafting with Kathi Lee here on YouTube, and also on Instagram. You can find me there. Please, if you feel like it and want to make me smile, not want to make me smile, but it gives me reason to smile, subscribe, follow, whatever. You can follow me on Facebook if you'd like. I also have a crafting group on Facebook called Crafting with Friends. It's mainly local ladies, but I do have people from other states. They don't interact very often, but you are welcome to come and share ideas. The only thing on my YouTube or on my Crafting with Friends group is I don't like a lot of solicitation. So if you're joining just to talk about something you're selling, I'd prefer not. I do have a few Creative Memories people that, oh gosh, that are in the group. And I will let one of those come through about once a month from the couple of different ladies. I do not want my Crafting with Friends group to become a place of sales. I do, however, put links to my design team videos so people can see them. If you post a video and you're in my group and you're showing a craft idea, not necessarily selling product, but something you want to show, like, look at this new card fold I figured out, or look at this, I will let that go through, even if it's not with a product that I'm affiliated with or a design for. Okay, so I've got my pretty envelopes on the shimmer paper. I may print some other things on the shimmer paper, maybe even some of the other page. The other page I think had lace and stuff, the other 4 pages. So I've got those. I've got these nice bookmark looking long strips. Got pockets. Oh, I didn't finish cutting my pockets. Well, I'll do that off camera. I've got the pockets. I've got the last little trimming I need to do on my tags. So I'll do that. And then I'll figure out, maybe when I figure out what I'm going to do here, I'll tell you. First, I'll have to separate them. Like maybe each one should have an animal. Do they all have animals? So there's an animal. Maybe I'll make sure each one has an animal. That one has an animal. So maybe I'll make sure each signature has an animal. There's another one. There's another one. That would be too many signatures. So I'll figure out which animals I want to use. So each signature starts with an animal or has an animal in it. And that one has an animal and a bird. So let's see. This is more like a background on that side. That's more like a background. So I've got one. Okay, the bunny and the squirrel are somewhat alike. I do have 2 foxes, so that'll be on one. And maybe the squirrel on another one. And then I have a fox I'll put in, and a bird. Do I have 2 birds or just 1 bird? Oh, I have a little hedgehog, but he's inside. So that one doesn't have a bird on it. That one has a bird, so there's 2 birds. That one has a hedgehog, so we'll think about that one. And that one, I like that hedgehog better, I think. I do. So then I'm going to stick. So I have one for each of those. I don't want the same flowers in that one, so I will stick this one in here. That one has purple. That one has purple. That one has too much purple. So maybe this one has almost the same flowers. I don't want them to all be the same, so I think that one might go in there, and I probably will rearrange these. And then in this one, I think I will put those guys. I will probably rearrange these as I start to tear them, and then I'm just going to take the last 3 and put them in somewhere. So that one has sunflowers. Yes, it does. They might all have a sunflower in them. Nope, that one doesn't, so I'm going to stick that one in there. Okay, this one has a hedgehog, so I don't want to put it in one with a hedgehog. Oh, it doesn't have a hedgehog. So there we go. That one doesn't have a hedgehog. So I'm going to stick that guy in there. This one has a squirrel. There we go. So those are going to be my signatures. Maybe I will probably turn them around and do whatever. So I have my 3 signatures ready. I have this stuff I'm going to use. I do need to, maybe the images I haven't printed yet will be what I use for my cover. I don't know what I'm doing for a cover yet. I don't even know for sure that these might be are going to be signatures. So again, this is my first look and my start of my Kindness is Free craft along with E and team from Scrapbooking with me. Thank you for visiting my channel. Please like, share, subscribe, all that stuff that makes YouTube creators like me, especially those of us that are small and haven't really grown to thousands of followers. It makes us happy. So please do that if you haven't, and come back again to see the other projects. I don't know if what our hashtag is for this month. I'm guessing it will probably be SWME for Scrapbooking with me. So it's probably going to be SWME Kindness is Free. I'm not 100% sure. I will find out what it is and I'll put that in the description of the video along with the link tree, I believe. No, we don't have a link tree for this group. I usually put the names of some of the other designers. If not, you can put whatever hashtag I put in. I know you can also find most of the videos in the Scrapbooking with me design team hashtag, or we will probably have a Kindness and Free on the Scrapbooking with me YouTube channel. They will probably have a Kindness is Free playlist. So you can just do Kindness is Free playlist and it'll take you there and you can just watch everybody on the team's videos. We have a great team, some wonderful wonderful designers, and I am going to get off YouTube now and stop recording, and I will probably have nightmares tonight of not being able to stop saying If you've watched my videos before, leave a comment and tell me, do I always do that? Because I don't think I do. I don't think I always say but if I do, tell me, because it's probably something I want to fix because it really bothers me. Have a great day, a great night, whatever it is where you're at, and come back again soon. Thanks for stopping by. See ya. Happy crafting.